Welcome to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. This is day number 60, and I'm Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. And this week, our focus is back to the core. Back to the core. We've added a new exercise in our warm-up. We've added one to our circuit. And we are continuing to build on the momentum that we have been establishing over the last, that's right, 60 days. So let's go ahead and let's jump into our warm-up. Remember, our warm-up is designed to get our blood flowing, get the heart rate up so that the much needed oxygen is being delivered efficiently to our muscles. It is designed to get our temperature in the body up so that those muscles begin to relax and they stretch without causing damage, and is designed to help us get our muscles just ready for what we're going to be doing. So we're going to start out with our arm twists, and we're going to do 10 forward, 10 backwards, and then move into the rest of our routine. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to step back and go ahead and do our cross-body leg swings. I'm going to be using the wall, and this is the modified version. I'm using wall on one side. When I turn, I'll use the workout bench on the other side. And I am keeping one dumbbell in my hand because it helps me stay a little bit off balance, and my body has to kind of try to help figure that out. Remember, when you're doing the wall, you're not leaning on the wall, but you're just using the wall for support. We're going to do 10 each leg with a 5 count when we swing, and then we're activating the core. Remember that belly button? Pull that in just a little bit, like when you're taking a picture and somebody says, "Say cheese," and you, that's what we're doing, okay? Activating the core, and let's get started. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Switching to the other side, same idea, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gives us our 10. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to do our high knee marches, and we're going to do a 1, 2 count, and we'll go through that in just a second. I'm going to do this for 60 seconds. I'm keeping the dumbbells in my hand. I got my core activated, and remember, we want those muscles to get involved as well. And what I'm going to do is the goal is to kind of get those knees as high as possible as we go through that 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's the plan. Do it for 60 seconds, about 1 minute. And let's go ahead and let's get started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, get those legs up, get those knees up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get that blood flowing, get the heart rate going. Probably already feel the temperature of your body rising. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 30 seconds more. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And there we go. All right. Love that, love that. So we're gonna hold on to those barbells and we're gonna do our forward reach. And we're gonna do 10 of these with a 5 count. When you reach, remember the goal here. And I'm gonna put these down for just a minute. And you can do isometric versions of this where the goal is really to try to reach beyond your fingertips as we touch here. And you're trying to tighten the muscles in the arm, tighten the muscles in the chest, and reach as far as you possibly can do that. So even if you don't have dumbbells, you can do this exercise as well. I'm using the dumbbells because they help to add additional tension as we are doing this workup. Okay, ready? And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 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 That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And one more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And that gives us our 10. Let's go ahead and get these back, and we're going to move to our pelvic tilts to particularly target the core. And the idea with this is we've got our feet planted on the ground, and we're going to tilt the pelvic up. Another is you're just really kind of tilting it upwards. You're not lifting straight up, you're tilting it so that your legs, your thighs, are actually kind of like at a 45-degree angle. The goal is to get your glutes, your buttocks, bottom up as high as possible. Well, not as high as possible. You want at least a fist distance between when you lift and the floor, activating the core as we go. And we're gonna do a set of 10 of those, okay? I put my hands on my palms straight on the ground, and ready? Here we go. And we're gonna do a 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and then back down. And 1, 2, 3, and then back down. And 1, 2, 3, and down. And 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 4. And 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, that's 6. And push up with your heel. 1, 2, 3, that's 7. And if you need to, you can put your fist under here. 1, 2, 3, to make sure. That's 8. 1, 2, 3. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3. And that's 10. And so a good way to modify this, right, remember time under tension, would be to do more sets or more sets of these, right? So we're doing one set of 10. You can do more reps, right? So longer reps, so 15 reps instead of 10. The other thing is that when you do your lift, right, you can count for longer. And we'll be adding that in. Right now we're doing a 3 count, but you could do that longer, right? Because remember, that's time of the tension. That's tension that you're putting in these muscles here, right? Tension that you're putting on the hamstrings, on the quads. So you can modify this one as well. So just wanted to point that out. So we are back to our bench. That was a good one. I like that. Those pelvic tilts are very, very good. So notice that the workout, the warm-up that we did, or that we do, each of those can be a circuit, right? That warm-up can be a circuit on its own. And actually it's a very good circuit to do. So let's go ahead and we're gonna get into our dumbbell presses. And just like we've been doing, we're gonna do the first and second set pretty quickly behind each other. One set and then brief break into the second set. And then between the second and third set, we'll take a longer break. So let's go ahead and get started. And ready? And up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 4, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 6, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 8. Okay. And just a brief break here. Maybe a 1, 2 count. 1, 2. And then let's get into that second set. Ready? Here we go. Up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 4, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 6, up, press, 1, 2. That's 7, up, press, 1, 2. And that's 8. We'll take a little longer break between sets 2 and 3. And just long enough to kind of remind you that the strength, strategy, and mindset that we're doing, this is one of the arms, one of the components of our MOVE campaign. And remember, metabolic optimization via exercise, MOVE, metabolic optimization via exercise. Because as we are using our muscles, right? So we did the 100-day walk to consistency. We're in the strength, strategy, and mindset. All those muscles that we are activating, those muscles become metabolically active. And metabolically active muscles give us a lot of benefit in terms of our insulin resistance, in terms of our weight management, in terms of our reversing of some of the other chronic metabolic diseases we talk about: high blood pressure, high cholesterol, decreasing our risk for coronary artery disease, and obesity. I mean, just continuing across the board in that spectrum. MOVE, metabolic optimization via exercise, is a powerful way of doing that. So as we're doing this, remember, we're looking to get some toning, we're looking to get some strength, but there are so many other benefits that we get as we're moving through this space. And not to neglect the walking, right? Don't neglect the walking. To get into this last set. Ready? And up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 4, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2. That's 5, up, press, 1, 2. That's 6, up, press, 1, 2. That's 7, up, press, 1, 2. And that's our 8. All right. And so just going from one set to the next directly, or pretty directly, allows us to kind of get used to and get ready for when we begin doing more reps within the set. Let's go to our extended knee, seated knee extension. I'm going to do 10 of these alternating with each leg with a 5 count in between. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and we'll get into our our curl and presses. All right, let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells as we move into our press and curls. And so this routine, this circuit that we're on, should be very familiar to you so that you can actually at any time come out and just start walking through the circuit. Right? So we've done it enough now that it has become and should be just a natural part of what you do. Ready? Here we go. We're going to do, once again, between the two sets, first and second set, a little short break, and then a longer break between the second and third set. You've got your feet shoulder width apart, activating that core, pull that belly button in just a little bit, and ready? Here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right, so I'm going to put that down for a brief count. And so back to the core, activating the core, some exercise we've added in, and then just the idea, the concept of making sure that the core of what we're doing, that we're working on form, focus, and foundation. Remember, form, focus, foundation. Second set, let's go. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. And so that is what we're doing this week, right? So remember, back to the core, lots of implications there, right? So back to, in this space, concentrating on our core, making sure that we're doing the things that we need to do to get the core moving. And as you have gone through, right, you should be seeing some changes in the mirror, right? You should be seeing some body changes. And we've kind of alluded to that. We've looked at that. You've seen me every couple of weeks show you what's going on with my body. Perhaps the most challenging part of the body is going to be, and let's just say it's going to be right here. And a couple of points that I want to make there is we have to also work this out. It's easy to work out the upper body, right? We got all the things that we do. It's easy to work the lower body. This part of the body sometimes is challenging because it is the place that people see the least changes on as we move through, but it is the place that is most challenging. A couple of points. Number one, you gotta work on it. Number two, a lot of this has to do with the body fat percentage, the percentage of body fat that you have. And that, a lot of times, comes from the things we're eating, okay? So things that we're eating. So you could be out here working and you're doing all this and all the other parts of the body is changing, but this is, they said, abs are made in the kitchen. That's very, very true. That's why metabolic optimization, MOVE, is very important, because in addition to the strength training that we're doing here, when we are walking, right, that's also helping to burn fat, and that's definitely helping us with body fat percentage, okay? So don't negate that, because that is going to have direct implications for what we see as we move and as we look at the abdomen, okay? All right, let's get into that last set. And here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and put these down. And we'll get to our squats. And so I've got a dumbbell, I've got a kettlebell. And so we're gonna, just like we've been doing, we're gonna do three sets of 8. We're gonna do 3 types of squats. We actually should add a 4th one in there, but we're just gonna do 3. And the first one is an isometric version. And so the idea with the squat is feet shoulder width apart, a little wider than shoulder width actually. We got the core activated, right? Pull that belly button in. And we are going to pretend like we're sitting on a chair and then just bend the knees, right? So goal is to keep the back straight as possible. When we go down, we want our thighs, our hamstrings to be parallel with the ground as much as we can. And when we push up, we're pushing up with the heel, okay? In this case, we're gonna do isometric version. You can actually do these just called air squats, which you go down and come up. But with the isometric version, what we're doing is we're pushing in against one palm against the other. And so what we're doing in that case is we are also engaging the muscles in the forearms. We're engaging the biceps and triceps. We're tightening the chest muscles, right? So the squat by itself, right? So lower extremity and midsection, yeah. But if we also add the isometric or the kettlebell or the dumbbells, we're also engaging upper parts of the body, right? If you're doing this without any weight, that's perfectly fine, because your body, your lower extremity, has to get stronger, because what it's doing is essentially lifting the upper part of your body. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to do the isometric version first. So feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Got my palms pressing against each other, and I'm going to act like I'm sitting and then going down. Here we go. Ready? And that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 8. Then I'm going to grab the dumbbell. All right, and I'm going to get directly into the second set of 8. Ready? Here we go. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm going to take a little longer break between that second set and the third set. Now, I think I mentioned several episodes ago that this had some direct implications for me, because the other day I got to the office and one of the elevators was out. And so there's a bunch of people waiting, and I could have waited, but I decided to take the stairs, and we're on the 3rd floor. And it wasn't a long hike, but I was glad that my lower extremities were a little stronger as I made it up those stairs, okay? All right, let's go ahead and grab the kettlebell and into our last set. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so I'm going to get these down. And so all of these, remember, are modifiable with more reps, more sets, more time. For instance, with the squats, we can do, and you remember when we did the first couple of days, maybe that first week, we were doing a 15 count. We would go down and stay down for about 15 seconds. We can do that as well. So lots of different ways of doing those, and we modify those as we need to or as we have to. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to do our hammer curls, and we've got our core activated, feet shoulder width apart, and we're raising this to the opposite shoulder and back down. So quickly up and then slow on the way down. We're going to go directly into the second set and then a pause between the second and third set. Ready? And here we go. And up and down and up and down. That's 1. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. And you want to use the muscles, not using your body, okay? That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down, up and down. That's 8. And we're going to go directly into the second set. Actually, we'll try to do all 3 sets together. Why don't we do that? Up and down, up and down. That's 1. Up and down, up and down. That's 2. Up and down, up and down. That's 3. Up and down, up and down. That's 4. And so this allows us to kind of get ready as we're moving and going to be doing these longer sets, more reps. And that's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down and up and down. That's 8. Let's go ahead, take a brief pause and get directly into the third set. Up and down, up and down. That's 1. Up and down, up and down. That's 2, up and down, up and down. That's 3, up and down. And remember, time under tension is 4, up and down, up and down. That's 5, up and down, up and down. That's 6. 2 more, 2 more. Come on, come on. And down, up and down. That's 7. 1 more. Here we go. Up and down and up and down. That's 8. Oh, wow. Look at that. So 3 sets of 8 with just a brief pause between all the sets. All right, between all the sets. So let's go ahead and we're going to go back to the floor and we're going to do our dead bugs. Lifting our legs. Yeah, to get that under there. Lifting our legs. And we want this to be parallel to the ground. Arms up in the air. And we're going to alternate one arm with the opposite leg, right? So we're bringing this arm back. Well, this one is up. And the leg down and try to get that as flat as possible. And then we come back up and then we do the opposite. Okay? So let's go ahead and we're gonna do 10 of those. Ready? And here we go. So down and up and down and up. I have to move a little bit because I'm on my bench. And down and up and down and up. That's 3. And down and up. That's 4. And down and up. That's 5. And down and up. That's 6. And down and up. That's 7. And down and up. That's 8. And down and up. That's 9. And down and up. That's 10. All right. Ooh. So that definitely is targeting the midsection, the hips, right? The quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes. And to some extent, some of the other muscles in the abdomen. So that is definitely a back to the core activity. All right, so let's get into our lateral raises. Get my glove back on. And grab my dumbbells. All right, and so we're going to do 3 sets, 3 sets of 8 as we've been doing. And this one we're not going to count as much as we've been doing. We're going to get probably to count 7 and then let you know. Ready? And here we go. And up and down 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 and up and down. And that's actually 8. We'll take a brief break here and then get directly into the second set. Ready? Here we go. Up and down and 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 up and down. And one more. Up and down. And that's our 8. And we put those down. Take a little longer break between that second and third set. But as you see, as we've been going through the circuit, you're now able to kind of move through these, anticipating what we're going to be doing, anticipating what's next. And you, in your workout, the same thing. Once again, if you need to have additional time in your workout, you can take this and you can actually repeat it, right? So that you're flowing through the circuit as many times really as you need. Let's go ahead and get into that last set. Feet shoulder width apart, activating the core, and let's go. Up and down and 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 up and down, up and down, up and down. That was 7. One more. And up and down. That's 8. All right. Let's get these down. And get some more dumbbells. And this will take us into our balance exercise. And as you heard me say, I like doing this one last because it has lots of reminders, implications for here in the space where we're working out. Also for implications for life in general. Here, of course, all that we do requires balance. Which is why you see me with one of the dumbbells. And it really is for me, well, a couple of things. One, it helps my body have to make decisions about what to do, right? Because I'm off, I have, right? So my half of my body is not balanced because I have dumbbell on one side, don't have anything in the other. I'm using the wall on one side, so my body has to kind of constantly be in the space of trying to make adjustments for me. The other thing is that it's symbolic. It helps me to remember that I don't have to be in balance. I don't have to have equal, right, to be balanced. That's an important point. And also, because I'm in balance or out of balance, doesn't mean that I stop. That's a good one. That's a good one. Here in this space and also in life. Just because you're off balance doesn't mean you stop. Your goal is to try to get back into balance, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to stop. Doesn't mean you're incompetent. Doesn't mean you're incapable. Doesn't mean that, it may mean that you need to train, need to adjust, need to figure out, need to find a different way. But it does not mean, hey, this is not for me. So let's go ahead and we're going to do 10 of these alternating each leg with a 5 count as we lift. Ready? We're going to shift right to one side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We back up a little bit and shift to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 Did I say 6 or 8? We'll do 6. 1, 2, shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say that's 8. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us 10. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And so just as we have, just like we warmed up, get the blood flowing, get the body going, get the muscles relaxed, get the temperature up. Now we want to begin cooling down. Each component of our workout, very important, right? So how we warm up, very important in terms of all the things we talk about, getting increased blood flow, heart rate, increased oxygen, getting the body temperature up, all that's important. Getting through the exercise important. The form, focus, foundation, how we are doing it, what we're doing. Are we using the right form? Are we holding the dumbbells? Are we doing the squats properly? All of that is important in terms of getting successful benefit from the exercise without causing injury. And then, of course, as we come to the end now, very important as we begin cooling down. And so the idea here is, right, so we're going to take some big deep breaths in here a little bit, getting oxygen into the body, getting fresh oxygen, getting rid of the carbon dioxide, increasing the capacity of the lung. Because sometimes as we're exercising, if we're not breathing properly, right, that can decrease the flow of oxygen, if you will. But here at the end, we can take some big deep breaths, right, get that oxygen in, get the carbon dioxide out. That's one of the ideas there. The other thing is to begin getting the muscles relaxed. And this has to do also with the cortisol in our body, because as we're exercising, cortisol is out, epinephrine is out, and we're now starting to cool down, get the heart rate back down, right? Getting the temperature in the body to go down, but also keeping that oxygen flowing in, right? So that has implications here in the workout and also has implications in our life. And so our grounding exercise is, remember, taking your feet, planting them on the ground, and you can rock back and forth just to feel the foundation below you, right? Rock back and forth. Make sure that you are on firm foundation. If you're seated, at any point, right? So sometimes we're off balance, get grounded. Get grounded. Here, we know as we're exercising, we're lifting, as we're doing presses, as we are doing squats, as we're doing dead bugs, as we're doing pelvic tilts, all of that requires firm, solid foundation below us. And we know that the ground, the earth, is supporting us. This rock that we're on, it is big enough, it is strong enough to support what we're doing right now. It's not shifting, it's not moving, right? There's all kinds of things we can go into there, but we'll stick here. You get the idea. And so here in this space, definitely for that, and then in your life. There are times when you're in a situation, you're in a conversation, you're on a project, you are out and about and something is disturbing you. And one of the things you can do as part of your, when we talk about the COPE model, COP, clarify, observe, pause, and execute. One of the pauses that you can do is this right here, this grounding exercise. Just stop, pause, get your feet planted on the ground. Understand that right now that you're on solid foundation. Right now you are grounded. And from this space, now I can try to figure out what else is going on. If I am off balance, I get grounded, and then, okay, now how do I get back in balance? If I'm upset, if I'm mad, if I'm angry, if I'm frustrated, if I'm anxious, right? Let me get grounded. Then let me figure out, okay, what else is going on? How do I adjust from where I am to move forward and be successful? So right now, go ahead and put your feet, plant your feet firmly on the ground. If you are outside, you can take your shoes off and feel the grass, feel the earth beneath you. If you're at the beach, right, feel the sand as it goes through your toes. And just imagine now all of the tension, all of the anxiety, all of the distress, all of the worry, all of the depression, all of the tension, all of the resistance, all of the friction, just kind of draining through your body, starting at the top of your head and just coming all the way down into your neck, into your shoulders, into your arms, your upper chest, lower chest, into the abdomen. It's moving, lower abdomen. It's now in the pelvic area. It's in the glutes. It's in the quads. It's in the hamstrings. It's moving all the way down to the knees, to the shins, to the ankles, to the feet. It's in the soles of the feet. And I'm going to push that all out of my body into the ground. Feel those muscles relaxing because the tension is gone. Feel the muscles relaxing because the anxiety is gone. Feel the muscles relaxing because the stress is gone. Feel the muscles relaxing because the worry is gone. Because I've pushed it out of me. And then let's go ahead and we're going to do our breathing exercise. We're going to do 5 in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And on our last one, we're going to breathe it in. We're going to hold it for a 5 count and then breathe out. Okay? Let's go ahead. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're breathing in positivity and out negativity. Breathing in self-confidence and out self-doubt. Then this time we're going to breathe in and hold it. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out. Yeah. Feel that relaxing. Yeah. And just like that, y'all, let me grab my hat. Another day is down. Day 60. 60 days you've shown up. 60 days you've said yes. 60 pieces of data. 60 points of contact. 60 lines in your I can journal. I can work out for 60 days. I can push through for 60 days. I can show up for 60 days. I can prioritize myself for 60 days. I can be consistent for 60 days. You push through weather, scheduling, tension, burning, instability. You've pushed through anxiety and depression and worry and frustration. You've pushed through, and 60 times you've said yes. 60 times you've said, I'm not letting anything stop me. And that, after all, is what limitless living says. It says that we're not allowing anything from outside, anything from inside. No circumstance, no condition, no person, no worry, no history, no trauma, no depression is going to stop me from doing what I need to do. I am pushing through. I'm pushing through boundaries, barriers, obstacles. I'm moving through. I'm not letting anything stopping me from doing what I need to do to be successful. I'm showing up with my best self, with my best health, and with my best plans for my life. And I'm going to be successful. So I'm proud of you because you're here. Continue working. Continue being consistent. Continue showing up as we continue this week back to the core. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted, and we are living limitless lives. So go live a limitless life, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 61 for strength, strategy, and mindset.